Okay, here are some problems with rate of change. Now, with rate of change, what you want to remember is that rate of change is really your change in y over your change in x. Okay, so it's like how much you go up versus how much you go over. All right, so part A, it's easiest to if you kind of figure out what your points are. So for example, in part A, a boy is 29 inches tall when he is 1 year old. So time is typically first. So at 1 year, he is 29 inches. Okay, and then he's 66 inches when he is 15. So 15 years, he is 66 inches. All right, so your rate of change, how much did that go up? Well, 66 minus 29 is 37. And then how much did that go over? 15 minus 1 is 14. So 37 over 14, divide that out, you get 2.64, and that would be, on the top is inches, so inches, per, on the bottom is years. So inches per year. Okay. Part B, a car drives 80 miles in 2 hours. So again, time is first. So 2 hours, 80 miles. And then 200 miles in 5 hours. So 5 hours, 200 miles. Okay? So you do 200 minus 80. That's your change in miles, right? That's 120. And then over 5 hours minus 2 hours is a difference of 3 hours. So that gives you 40. On the top is miles per hour. Okay? And that would be the rate of change. Part C, Takeru, the Tsunami Kobayashi, eats 4 Nathan's hot dogs in 2 minutes. So, oh boy. All right, 2 minutes, 4 hot dogs. We'll just call that HD. And then 56 in 12 minutes. So 12 minutes and 56 hot dogs. So, change in hot dogs, 56 minus 4 gives you 52, and then your change in minutes, that's a change of 10 minutes. So that would be 5.2 hot dogs per minute. Yikes, who can do that? Okay, that's crazy. All right, part D. LeBron James scored 6 points after 18 minutes and scored a total of 39 points by the end of the game, which is 48 minutes. So 18 minutes, 6 points, and 48 minutes, 39 points. So what's the change from 39 to 6 is 33, right? 39 minus 6 is 33 points. In a total of 48 minus 18 is 30 minutes. So 33 divided by 30 is about 1.1, so that would be 1.1 points per minute. Okay, so let's go to page 2. Page 2, Baden loans $100 to Kaylee, who pays it back at a rate of $10 per week. The amount of money that is owed to Baden by Kaylee is a linear function of time. What is the slope? All right, so your slope is your rate of change. Okay, slope is the rate of change. So when you're doing this, he loans $100 and Kaylee pays it back at a rate of $10 per week. All right, so how much he owes, you have 100, and he pays it back $10 per week. So if you subtract $10 for the number of weeks, right, that's minus 10 is how much that goes down. So you'd start, if you were to look at the graph, you'd start at 100. And then after 1 week, he's paid $10, so now he only owes 90. After the next week, he's paid $10, so now he only owns 80. Okay, so what is that slope? That slope, it's going down, so negative $10 per week. Okay, so how much he owes is going down $10 per week. All right, Admiral Al needs a ramp to perform a stunt at the Arlington High School pep rally. For the first 20 feet along the ground, the ramp must rise off the ground at a constant rate. So for the first 20 feet along the ground, so 20 feet this way, the ramp must rise off the ground at a constant rate. After the construction crew has finished 5 feet of horizontal distance, the track is 4 feet off the ground. After 20 feet, Admiral Al needs to clear a 12-foot high barrier. Will he be able to do it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over by twos here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14, 16, 18, 20. So 20 would be right there. Okay, so, and then we'll just go up by ones is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 10. That's 15. Okay. So for the first 20 feet, the ramp must rise off the ground at a constant rate. So after the crew has finished 5 feet of horizontal, which is 2, 4, it's right in the middle here, the track is 4 feet off the ground. So right there is the first piece. All right, so that went for, it went up 4 for 5 horizontal feet. Okay, so if it, and it has to be constant, right, at a constant rate, so now you've got to keep going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4 over constant, let's see, 6, 8, 10 is right here, so it's got to be right there to go up 4 over 5, right, and that's at 8. And then we go up 4 and then over 5, 15. Let's see if this is 2, 4, 6, 8. This is 10. My graph is hard to read. 12, 14. This is 16, 18, 20. So 15 is right in here. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2, 4. So that's right there. Okay. So there's the ramp now. And then after 20 horizontal distance, so I've got to get over to 20, so I go up another 4, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, oh, 16 is off the page, and that, so that would be right about there. So after 20 feet, you're up to 16. So will he be able to clear a 12-foot high barrier? Yeah. Okay. Because for each 5 you go over, so the first 5 of horizontal distance, you went up 4, and this is vertical. So the next 5 of horizontal, you go up another 4. So the next 5, you'd go up another 4. And the next 5, you'd go up another 4. So after 20 feet, yes, you're at 16 feet high. So he'll be able to clear it. Okay? And a couple more questions. The next one, Josie is scaling up a 500-foot cliff. She starts at the bottom at 0 hours and carefully climbs at a constant rate of 120 feet per hour. After 3 hours, has Josie reached the top of the cliff? So, 0, she's at the bottom. So after 1 hour, she has climbed 120. So after 2 hours, she goes up another 120, so that's 240. And after 3 hours, she goes up another 120, so that would be 360 feet. So has she reached the top of the cliff? No. All right, no, because after 3 hours, she's only at 360 feet. After how many minutes will Josie reach the top of the cliff? Okay, so she's 3 hours, she's at 360. 4 hours, she's at another 120, so she's at 480. So she really only has 20 feet after that. So if she's climbing at a rate of 120 feet per hour, and she has to go 20 more feet. So let's think about this. If it's feet per hour, let's do 120 feet for 60 minutes. For 1 hour, that would be the same as 120 feet in 60 minutes. Or that equals 20 feet per minute. Right? Oh, sorry, 2 feet per minute, not 20. 2 feet per minute. So 2 feet per minute. So if she's at 480, she's got to go 20 feet. That would be 20 minutes. So 20 more minutes, she can go 20 more feet. So that gets her to the top of the cliff, and that would be 4 hours and 20 minutes, or each hour is 60 minutes. So 240 plus 20 would be 260 minutes. Okay? Express your answer to part B in terms of hours and minutes. We already did that. That would be 4 hours and 20 minutes. And there you go.